Hi Geminines, how are you feeling today? Thank you so much for joining my channel. Thank you to all my subscribers as well. It means such a lot to me that you've subscribed. Also, if you can make comments in the section, I can help you further along your mental, physical and emotional journey. Also, tapping into a spiritual way of life is also good. So we're going to use the Zen Tarot as well as this tarot to see what's going on. So let's have a look what Geminines need to know on the 5th of July. What do Geminines need to know on the 5th of July? 5th of July for right, let's have a look. Just 3 cards. Okay, so firstly, we have for Geminines a release. A nice sigh. This means letting go of things that are no longer serving you in your life. It may be relationships to let go of, old feelings, old ideas. It may even be breaking away from certain people, breaking away from a job. What can you release now? Usually this is about relationships, toxic relationships we have to pull away from. In this card, you may notice that there is a lot of white, the purity. When we release things and go through these depths, we do reach a spiritual awakening. So this card can signify a rebirthing situation. So when we actually, it's like the peacock here opening its feathers. Notice me. Notice who I am. Notice who I am now because I've let go of colour. He's not a colourful peacock. He's a pure peacock. So the purity that you can adopt now in your life will give you a space, a freedom to allow newness to come in. So if we don't release what we no longer want, the feelings, the thoughts, the situations, you may be unable to bring other things into our life, especially emotionally. We need the emotions of positivity to be able to really accept goodness. So maybe today, especially with the eclipsed moon, we can bring about change, being honest to ourselves. What do we need to release today? And you might feel a little bit like that, but eventually you feel, brilliant, honestly. So also you've got the King of Water today, the whale. The whale is a magnificent mammal, magnificent, and so is the King of Winter. King of Winter will allow those clarity of thoughts to be brought down. So having that decision about whether to let go of your circumstance at the moment will allow clarity to come into your life in a precise way. Sometimes we need that, don't we? So being clear and precise and to the point will allow us to release what we don't want in our life. So I hope that helps you significantly. With 5 of Summer here, this is emotional. Yeah, it is sad giving up certain things, but it's not giving up, is it? Because we know with the 5 of Summer, it's like the 5 of Cups. Having a look at what's been painful and just letting it go. It's poisonous. We don't need it anymore. It's toxic in our life. This is why perhaps the King of Winter has come along to slice through all those thoughts, those emotions, to put to bed, to put to rest the situation. So going deeper into your emotions and deeper into your subconscious will allow things to be released let go of. Telling your brain, your subconscious, I'm not thinking like that anymore. It's really not useful. It's not helping me move on. You deserve to move on. You deserve love. You deserve the very best that life can offer. So on the Zen Tarot, we'll just see what further messages we need today. Is that okay? Okay. Let's have a look. Right, Geminis. Okay, so the trust element. So when we trust on a higher level, it's very much like the Fool card. You have to learn to trust ourselves. Trust that we're safe. Trust that the universe will give to you what you need. So by asking your higher self, just sit there. When you're feeling wobbly about letting go of something, letting it die off, then trusting it's going to be replaced with something better. Let's prove that point. Have you ever cleared a space in your kitchen or your bedroom or any service? You've cleared it away, it's nice and clean now, it's nice and tidy. How long does it take for your keys to be dropped there, your phone to be dropped there? Oh, I think I bought a plant there. Do you know what I mean? The space always gets filled. So if you trust that the goodness is going to come in, if you decide with clarity what's going on, really releasing this pain now and seeing the goodness, you're still kind of going through a shake-up. So this shake-up is important to realise, this is on the mental level, really realising that my change that's happening from today onwards, I am going to be more honest. You are going to be more honest with yourself and trust yourself more. It really is happening. Also, it's going with the flow. Going with the flow. So for some of you, you may find that a relationship might break up, a job might fall through, but this may be for your higher good. Well, it definitely, whenever these circumstances happen, it is for our higher good. We've just got to trust that the decision making of change is here. I know sometimes it is extremely painful, but on the other hand, it's really good to accept. So we're just looking at the Moonology card, Geminis, just to see what stage this is at. Okay? Right, Geminis. So you have a new start is coming. A new start is coming. So this is more security for us to, when we've let go of everything we need to let go, bury it. Have you ever written something and buried it? You know, maybe it's an old relationship or something that's no longer needed. You can write, I now release my ex, I now release my situation, and go and bury it somewhere. And then out of that, something magnificent is going to grow if we trust ourselves that it is. But for you guys, for many of you, you may be finding that the universe is giving you that ability to go deeper than before, unsurface it, and then bury it, forget it, and move on. So Geminis, I hope you all the success in the world and lots of love from me to you. Thank you for listening.